sorry for fidgeting, but fidgeting's what I do. And one of these days you steal my fidget, I'll explode all over you. I'm sorry for fidgeting, but fidgeting's what I do. And one of these days you steal my fidget, I'll explode all over you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Snazzy DIYs. Today I'm going to show you how to make a paper squishy. First, take a piece of paper and fold it in half. Then trace the outline of whatever design you're doing onto the paper. Since I'm doing an avocado, this is my basic shape. Then cut it out. Once you're done, you should have two of the same shape. Set one aside and trace the design you want to do on the other one. Then I'm going to go ahead and color it. Flip the other one around and color the back. Then cover both of them with packing tape. Then you're going to put them together and tape one half, but make sure to leave a spot open. Once you have taped all the sides but a hole, you're going to fill it. I'm going to cut up a grocery bag and put it in. And you're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this easy DIY.
So many people wanted tutorials on these simple dimples, so here's the tutorial. You will need cardboard. It doesn't matter what kind of cardboard you can use. You can even take it from a cereal box. You will need a hot glue gun or tape. You will also need plastic, but if you don't have plastic paper, normal paper will work just fine. If you don't have normal plastic or normal paper, you can also use an egg carton like this. Or if you don't have plastic or normal paper or an egg carton, you can also just use tinfoil. First, you want to sketch out the simple dimple shape. It should look something like this. I already have 2 normal sized ones, so I'm making this one a mini. Now all you need to do is cut it out. You can use scissors or an X-Acto knife. If you use scissors, just cut a little slot so you can cut out the holes and type the slot after, like this. Then use tape to tape up the little slots. Here we go. I just repeated the process for both sides. Now you want to make the exact same thing again. There we go, like for part 2. Part 2 of making a homemade simple dimple. So we just made the cardboard base, but now we're going to make the actual poppet part. If you have plastic, just trace out the circle and cut it out slightly bigger than the actual circle shape, like this. Now you want to cut a small slit going from one edge to the center, like this, and you can either tape it together or you can use hot glue. There you go. You want to like glue or tape it so it makes a cone shape, and that's what gives it the pop sound. Now if you don't have plastic, you can also make it with paper. Use a post-it note, but you can use any paper and just repeat the exact same process. Before you make the slit though, add a thin layer of tape on both sides. Here we go. Now you can cut the slit and tape it or hot glue it. It should look like this when you're done. If you don't have plastic or paper, repeat the process with tinfoil. Okay, it should look something like this. I'm running out of time again, so come back for part 3. Part 3, and hopefully the last part of making a homemade simple dimple. So far we have the cardboard base, and I showed you guys 3 ways to make the pop part out of paper, tinfoil, and plastic. And if you don't have paper, tinfoil, or plastic, you can also make it with an egg carton. Take the egg carton and cut off one of the little spots. Here we go. If it doesn't click like this right away, just start pushing on it a couple of times. You'll want to cut it off about to here. Now it should be like this. You could also just cut it off right to the edge, which I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so you should have something like this. Now you can choose any one of these to make another of to put inside of the little cardboard thing to make the pop spot. I think I'm going to go with the egg carton end just because I really like the small click. If you want to use anything else, just make another one, and then you basically just glue it on. Here we go. I just glued on white paper and colored the plastic things the colors, and yeah.
Hey friends, I just made this super cute snake poppet, and let's see if we can trade it. Trading really cute DIY snake poppet, going once, going twice, going 3 times. Really, nobody wants. No, me, please. Okay, but it better be good because this is really new. I just made it. Okay, I'll give you these 2, a mushroom and a carrot. Can you add one more thing? Then it will be a deal. Okay, I guess I'll add this, a paper squishy. Can I feel this? Sure. Oh my god, guys, this is actually really good. I think I'm gonna accept. Okay, I accept. Thank you. Well, I don't really like this one, so I'm gonna try trading it. Trading really good paper squishy, going one. Oh my god, a paper squishy me. Okay, what's your offer? I'm gonna offer this poppet. Oh my god, guys, she's already way too over, but I'm gonna scam her so bad. You need to add a lot more. This is literally legendary. Oh, okay, I'll add this dimple and this paper squishy. One more thing, please. This really good poppet. Oh my god, deal. Get scammed. Bye, don't forget follow.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Snazzy DIYs. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your own pineapple poppet. First, take a piece of yellow foam and cut it into squares. Next, you're going to be needing a glue stick cap and a marble. Make sure the marble fits inside the cap. Then take a flat iron or curling iron and put it on the lowest setting you can, and be careful. Taking one of your square pieces of foam, place it inside the flat iron for only a second or 2, and when you pull it out, it should be more flexible. Taking the piece of foam, place it over the cap like this, and stick your marble on top and push down so the marble goes inside the cap. Remove the marble and the cap, and you should have something that looks like this. Repeat this step many more times. Come back for part 2. I'll be posting it tomorrow. Bye, guys. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Snazzy DIYs. This is part 2 of how to make your own pineapple pop-it. First, taking one of your foam pieces, cut around the pop bubble like this, all the way in a circle, leaving some excess. It doesn't have to be perfect, as you can see. Do this for all the foam pieces. Then set them aside. Next, take a piece of cardboard and trace out the basic pineapple shape, and I did a total of 16 circles inside. Then cut it out. Then trace this shape on 2 more pieces of yellow foam. After I traced them, I just cut them out, and now I'm going to set them aside. Next, you're going to take one of your pop-it bubble things, and you're going to stick it through the cardboard like this, flip it over, and hot glue it down. Do this for all the pieces of foam. Then hot glue on the pieces of foam you traced on both sides. I added a stem and a few details, and this is the finished pop-it. It's really fun to play with, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye, guys!
Keep it low-key, keep it softly spoken, with no strings tying you to me. I'm happy in your company with no emotion, 'cause my love deserves to be free. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now. Told me you don't really do commitment, trust me, consider your message received. When you said you couldn't take us too seriously, I must admit I was relieved. 'Cause I never wanna play happy families with you, but I like having you around. I'm fully aware this is a flash in the pan, but we can still have fun for now. Stop paying so much attention, and when you're moving in another direction, don't worry, I get it. I meant what I said when I said it, lady. I never wanna look at a house in the garden, I never wanna lock you down. I know you're not mine, it's just my turn, but we can still have fun for now. No, I never wanna play happy families with you, but I like having you around. I'm fully aware this.
Homemade fidgets check. This is my oldest homemade fidget. This is my newest homemade fidget. This is my favorite homemade fidget. This is my least favorite homemade fidget. These are my stress balls. This one is a flower apple stress ball. And this one is just a bead stress ball. These are simple fidgets that are fun to play with. And this is the one that took me the longest to make. Like for part 2, if you guys requested a tutorial on how I made the strawberry squishy, and with no time to waste, let's get right onto it. So the last one I made was a strawberry, but this one I'm going to make a banana. If you want to make any other fruit, just do the same thing but in a different shape. First, sketch out your shape. Okay, here you go. Now you want to cut it out. Credits to this banana picture for being my reference. Okay, this is what it looks like so far. I just erased the pencil lines and drew over the parts that I wanted dark. Okay, I just repeated the process but flip-flopped the pattern so it will line up correctly. Now all you have to do is cut out the inside part. I like to line them up and then cut. Here we go. Now for the inside of the strawberry, all I did was dye conditioner pink and put it in. And I'll show you how to do that. Take a plastic baggie. I recommend one without this white thing, but I don't have any more. and fill it with whatever you really want, honestly. I just put in conditioner, and it needs to be thicker than water. It needs to be something you can mold in a shape. Come back for part 2 so I can finish this banana squishy. Part 2 of making a banana squishy to go along with my strawberry squishy. Okay, recap from last video, you should have filled a plastic baggie with some type of liquid that you can form into a shape and it will stay that way. I just used conditioner. Since it's a banana, I'm going to dye it yellow. If you want to dye it, I'll show you how to. All you need to do is put some in and seal the bag. Now you just start to push it in with the conditioner. Okay, now I'm done and it's all yellow, so next what you want to do is you'll kind of want to shape it into that open space you have in your stencil. Sorry if that was confusing, but it should be like this. Now what you want to do is cut it out carefully, and you should leave maybe an inch of space of the plastic bag all around. Okay, it should look like this. Now you just want to put some hot glue on the edges of your stencil. Like this. Now you just want to stick it onto your thing. If some of it starts to squirt out like this, just wipe it off with a paper towel. Okay guys, so now you should have it glued on, and I didn't want to do this, but come back for part 3. Part 3 of making a banana squishy to go along with my strawberry squishy. Okay, so you should have your stencil of whatever fruit or vegetable or anything you were doing glued onto your baggie. Now all you want to do is cut off the excess, and some will squirt out, just wipe it up. I'd recommend cutting off a section of it first because the other side isn't glued onto anything, so it's just free. So now what you want to do is you want to put hot glue in between the two sides of the plastic baggie to seal it. Okay, this side is all glued on. Now just repeat the process on the other side. Okay, I trimmed it and I glued it. And it may look bad now, guys, but trust me, it will get better. So now you just take the other side of the stencil and glue that on. Here we go, and I recommend squishing it a couple of times to see if it has any leaks like that spot. And if it does, it's super easy to fix. You just hot glue it closed. Now just trim off any hot glue or anything on the edges. Okay, here we go. It's all complete. I recommend choosing a bigger shape like the strawberry because it's easier to do, but I hope you made it.